Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. It's finally feeling like fall outside. Woke up and took the kids to school and went outside and I was like, oh my gosh, it finally is cold. We dropped off Abel for 6th grade camp. Got a couple questions asking what 6th grade camp was. I thought this was like a United States thing or like a worldwide thing. 6th grade camp in California is where your 6th grader goes with their school to camp. Most schools go for the full week, like Monday through Friday. So we dropped him off this morning. He's going to get on a bus, go out to a camp. They stay in cabins. They do like archery and rock climbing and hiking and learning about plants and animals. It's like when you think of like a summer camp. So they go for the full week. He comes home on Friday and they're not allowed to have phones. They can't bring they basically can't bring anything but clothes. I snuck a few snacks in there and a flashlight just in case though. But it's gonna be so weird. But I'm gonna miss him. He felt pretty good going into it. I could definitely tell he was nervous. Anytime I get more than one hug, I know he's a little freaked out. But yeah, so I can't believe we're here. When Ryan and I first got married, when we were pregnant with him, we were thinking about the future. We were talking about him at 6th grade camp. So I'm like, oh my gosh, time has really flown by. But anyway, I feel like I haven't gotten on here in probably 2 weeks to just chit chat with you guys. Life has been a total whirlwind. We're just holding on for dear life, but it's finally we're finally over all of the busyness. It's now the calm. We were in Mexico for a week with our family, and that was super fun. Ryan got to fish. We got to see all those dolphins, just enjoying the last bit of sunshine. We usually try to go to that Mexican resort twice a year, so that was our second time of the year. It was so fun. And then we came home from our trip, just did laundry, caught up on life, and I actually got my closet office reorganized, so that was super fun to come home to. And then kids had soccer, and then our good friends hosted a Halloween party. My girlfriend specifically loves Halloween, and loves dressing up and just loves all of that. And she's always wanted to have a Halloween party. And so she finally pulled the trigger this year and I was so excited for her. She went all out. And so I felt like I had to go all out with my costume. So I saw this costume and it started out as a joke. And then I really started figuring out how to piece and make the costume, and I fully committed. So it was so fun being so disgusting and hilarious. That fat suit was so heavy. My shoulders and my back are still sore, but it was so funny and it was so hot. It all came together so perfectly. I was really nervous. I bought all of the things and I just had them in my office. And then a couple hours before the party, I looked at Ryan and I was like, what if this doesn't work? What if I don't look like the guy from the movie? And Ryan's like, just try it on. So I put it on. And first off, that fat suit was so hard to get in and out of because it's silicone. So it's sticky. And we put it on and Ryan just started cracking up and he's like, oh my gosh, this is so good. So felt good about it. My sister-in-law came over and helped me with the wig because it was a long wig. So we had to figure out how to fasten it to my head. And yeah, it was just a full thing. And inside the costume was so hot. Thank gosh, we were outside for most of the night, but it was a warm night. At least it felt like a warm night. I was dripping sweat when we took that thing off. I could have wringed out my t-shirt I had underneath. But it was so good. And the mask, so I actually bought this, I don't know how to say that word, prosthetic, that I was going to put on and make to my face, and they canceled my order when we were in Mexico. So by the time I got home, it was canceled and I didn't have enough time to reorder it. So I found this cheap mask on Amazon, and then I bought the sideburns and we glued them on the mask. So yeah, the whole thing, it really came together. And when I had the whole thing on, I was like, oh my, I didn't even look like me. It was really funny. We got to the party and a couple people didn't even recognize me. It was good. It was so fun. So yeah, just had an absolute blast being a fat, hairy man. And if you had no idea who I was, it was a guy from Austin Powers, which is a funny movie. But yeah, so such a good way to kick off the Halloween season. So did that. And then yesterday we just had such a good family day, just relaxed. So I spent yesterday doing more laundry, packing Abel for camp, and just hanging out as a fam, and it was really good. And today we're back to our normal program. I really wanted to try to like stay on my routine in Mexico, but if you work from home and you go on vacation, you know what I mean? It's so hard to like stay in your routine and stay motivated. Cause it's like, you don't want to miss out on like family vacation, right? So definitely have a lot of catching up to do this week, but it'll be fine. We are home. We have no trips coming up. Thank goodness. I'm so ready just to like be, and it's gonna be so quiet without my son all week. But hopefully you guys have a good Monday. Thanks for all the love on my reel. And then I also made a charcuterie board for my girlfriend's Halloween party, and I filmed that. So the cheese board's up on my feed. If you want to see my costume, that's on my feed. So I appreciate all the love and the likes and the comments and things. Helps